Now,
Okay. Just
uh,
a quick question. Going to cover only QTP or even Selenium?
Selenium, this in this course content it will not cover. Selenium is totally different tool. Okay.
So, but you do teach Selenium or not?
Selenium, if I have the batch, I will going to explain. I will teach that one. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. You need the
Yeah,
Selenium
thank
also.
Yeah, I'm looking for that also.
Okay. Should we once first we will complete this QTP. Okay. Once the batch has been started, I'm going to take that one also. Okay. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, so here, yesterday we discussed about the why we choosing the software testing and what is the differences between the manual testing. All these things we completed. And next one, normally in the manual testing, what we will do, we will identify the scenarios and we will write the test cases. But you need to understand what type of test cases you need to be automated. You need to test by using automation tool. So which test cases to be automated? Then like here, regression testing, sanity checking testing, like this type of testing, tests that need to be run for every build of application. Build means application. So if you're doing like regression testing, sanity checking, this type of test cases, you need to test by using an automation tool. And the test cases that you are testing with multiples of test data values, then such type of test cases we need to use an automation tool. Like here we are performing what testing? Data driven testing. What we call it as data driven testing. If you want to do the data driven testing, then we need to use the automation testing tool. In this QTP tool, we are using the concept called as parameterization. What concept which I'm using here? Parameterization is the concept which I'm using. By using parameterization concept, where I can do the data driven testing easily. What do you mean by data driven testing? Testing the same application with the multiples of test data values. Such type of testing is called as data driven testing. And stress testing and load testing. Load testing, which we will not do by manually, it's impossible, and the stress testing also. So this type of testing we will not do it by manually, we need to use an automation tool. More repeatable test cases. Suppose repeatable test cases, the test cases every time a build 1 has been released, again the build 2 has been released, again you are executing the same test cases again and again. More repeatable test cases, such type of test cases, you need to use an automation tool. And enhancement or further or screens on the applications which cannot be changed in the short term, then you need to use this automation testing tool. Test cases, this type of test cases, you need to use an automation tool. So these are the points which you need to remember. And what test cases you will not use an automation tool? We can do it by manual itself, like usability testing. Like usability testing means how simple the customer can browse the website, like checking the navigations buttons and shortcut keys whether working correctly or not. Okay, so backward navigation button, frontward navigation button, scrolling of your application, this all the things which comes under the usability testing. Graphical user interface testing, this type of test cases, no, we will not use an automation tool, we will do it by manual itself. One time testing project, suppose you are testing some scenario, one scenario, only the one time, then don't go with automation tool, just do it by manual itself. And some scenarios which is not recognizing by your QTP tool, which is not recognizing by your QTP tool or some other tool, then don't go with tool. Human interaction is required for that one, then do it by manual itself. Complex scenario which is not recognizing by your QTP tool, which requires the human interaction, this type of tools we are going to use, and we will do it by manually itself. And third party objects on the application, that means some objects, some fields, some buttons, then don't do it by do it by manually. Don't go with automation tool. Why? Because your QTP tool, it will be recognize some objects. Sometimes it won't be recognized. Then it's a waste of time checking with the tool. Do it by manual itself. So this type of test cases will not use an automation tool. We will do it by manual itself. So this is the thing. And the next one here is, what are the leading available automation tools are there in the market here? Like here, to do the unit testing, or normally unit testing which is done by the developers, you will not do the unit testing here. And to do their unit testing, they are using these tools. And to do the system testing or regression testing or functional testing, these are the tools are there in the market, like QTP tool, Selenium tool, and Rational Functional Tester tool, Silk Tester tool, Visual Test. So these all the tools are there in the market. And come to this performance testing or the load testing, we have the Silk Performance Studio is also there, Load Runner. These are the tools. And for bug reporting tools also, defect reporting, Jira, Buzzilla, JTrag, Quality Center tool. These are the tools are there in the market. And introduction about the automation tool like QTP tool. What do you mean by QTP here? QTP means it's a quick test professional tool and is a functional testing tool. Okay, and it was developed by the company Mercury. Now it is handed over by the company HP. It's an icon based tool. By using this tool, where we can do the regression testing and where we can do the functional testing. And if you want to work with this QTP tool, I already told you, you should have the knowledge on the VB script. Without having the knowledge on the VB script, we cannot work it on this tool. At least minimum knowledge which you require. VB script means it's a Visual Basic Scripting language. So this tool can be used both technical and non-technical persons. Those who don't have the knowledge on the programming also, they can also use this tool. And nowadays the latest version in the market, current market, it's QTP 12.5. Okay, and 12.0 is also there. It's a UFT, what we call it one as a UFT, Unified Functional Testing Tool. It's a unified functional testing tool, what we call that one as the latest version. Here is QTP 12.0, 12.5. It's a UFT means Unified Functional Unified Functional Testing Tool. Okay, and what is the differences between this old versions and the new versions? Now I will show you. Now I will tell you. QTP 11.0, 11.5, and we have 10.0, 9.5, 9.0, 8.0. From 5.0 it start releasing. Now what is the differences here? The first differences between QTP 11.2, 11.0, 11.5, 11.0 will be same, both are not, both are equal, but it's 12.0. What is the differences here which I'm showing here? Now this one, it will be supports the browser Internet Explorer. Okay, and it will be supports the browser Mozilla Firefox. Okay, and in the QTP tool we have the recording option. What option we have? Recording option is that. Okay, in 11.0 also you will find the recording option. In 12.0 also recording option is also there. What do you mean by recording option here? Recording option means, suppose I want to create the script for this login functionality, then you no need of writing the script. My QTP tool itself will generate the script. My tool itself will generate the script. If you click on the recording option, what it will happen? Simultaneously your QTP tool it will generate the script. What are the operations which you are using? Suppose I click on the recording option, then I'm operating this application. I enter the username. In the background, it will generate the script. Password, I enter the password. In the background, it will generate the script. Then I click on the OK button. Then it will generate the script. So what are the operations which you are doing on the application simultaneously? My QTP tool, it will generate the script by using recording option. My QTP tool itself will generate the script. Now suppose same example, I want to create the script for Gmail login page. Then this application is a Windows based application. The Gmail page, it's a web based application. Now I want to create the script for Gmail login page by using recording option. Then what it will happen? If I open Gmail login page in which browser? Internet Explorer 6.0. Internet Explorer 6.0. Then what it will happen? My QTP tool, it will generate the script. Gmail login page script will be generated. If I open the browser, Internet Explorer 6.0, in which version? In version QTP 11.0 or 10.0, 9.5, some old versions will be there. It will be created. Suppose if the same Internet Explorer instead of 6.0, what I'm doing, I'm using recording option in a browser, Internet Explorer 10.0, then Gmail login page script will be created. It won't be created. That means your QTP tool, it will be supports the browser of Internet Explorer old browsers versions only, 6.0, 7.0, that's it. Got it? The recording option, that's why I'm saying recording option, it will be supports the browsers old version 6.0. Then if you want to support the updated versions, some add-ins you need to add it, then only it will be workable. The recording option will be work, but not in the case of this QTP 12.0. It's not like that. In QTP 12.0, what it will happen, it will be supports Internet Explorer. If you use the recording option, it will be support the latest version of the Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox also, and it will be support Google Chrome also. Got it? Google Chrome also, it will be support. Suppose if I open the Gmail login page in a Google Chrome, now I want to create the script for Gmail login page by using recording option, then you can directly click on the recording option, then enter your user ID and the password, then click on the sign in button. In the background simultaneously it will generate the script, but it's not in the QTP 11.0. the old versions will be, it won't be workable. Got it? So this is the differences between this 11.1 and 12.0. This is one of the main differences here is, and one more differences here is here it contains so many actions like test 1, test 2. Some differences are there, and it will be support the web service testing also, where we can do the web service testing and graphical user interface testing, all these things. Some extra features will be added in this 12.0, but in 11.0, no, we cannot do the web services testing. SOAP UI we can say, no, SOAP UI, all these things we can do it, but in here will not. And it will be supports some technologies like here mainframes, Java, .NET. Okay, .NET we will get it. Silverlink it won't be supports, but 12.0 some extra technology, PeopleSoft some versions, Silverlink some versions, Silverlight some versions. Okay, so this extra technology, the QTP2, it will be supports. Got it? And it will use the 30 days trial version, but in the 30 days trial version, where we can find this technology is only ActiveX, Web, and Visual Basics. only this technology 30 days trial version you will get it. This is a permanent license, you will get it, but Java .NET you will not find it. Got it? But in the 12.0 where you can find Java options, you can find it, .NET option also you can find it, and Silverlight, okay, and web also you will find it, some extra technology. But this, it's a permanent license they will give? No, they will give only 30 days trial version only you will get. This is a 30 days trial version, this one is a 30 days trial version, this one is also 30 days trial version, you will get it. We cannot go, it will not give more permanent license. Why? Because the cost will be more. So if you want to test any Java applications, then you should have the license of the 30 days trial version, you will get it, you can use it. After 30 days it will be expired. Got it? So this is some extra features are added in this latest version, UFT, Unified Functional Testing Tool. This is the thing. And now normally and it will be support some browsers only. The QTP 11.0, 11.5, it will be support the operating system, some operating systems only, like Windows 8 also it will be supports, 7 also it will be supports, Service Pack XP also it will be supports. But Mac, no, it won't be supports. Mac, if you are using laptop Mac operating system, then no, it won't be supports. Your QTP tool will not be run on the Mac operating system. Okay, then what you need to, what is any alternate solution? Yes, we have alternate solutions. Then what you need to do, you need to install the VMware player. Okay, in that VMware player you need to install operating system, any one operating system, whether you can install Service Pack 2 or Service Pack 3 or Windows XP or versions, or Windows 7 2008, your wish. You can install, you need to install that one. In that one you need to install the QTP tool, then only you can use the QTP tool. The Mac operating system, the QTP tool, it won't supports this operating system, it won't be supports. And by using this QTP tool, where we can do the testing like web application, web-based applications also we can do the testing, as well as Windows based application also, where we can do the testing here. Got it? So, and if you want to write, what are the scripts which you are writing in the QTP tool? The scripts are the, what script we are going to call it as? It's a VB script. We are going to call it as a VB script. It's a Visual Basic Scripting Language. And what are the technology it's supporting? Like this are the technologies. My QTP tool, it's supporting this technologies, and it will be supports only the Windows based platform only, and it won't be run on the Unix, on Linux, etc. Got it? This is the main things which you need to remember here. Now what is the responsibilities of the manual testing? You know the responsibilities of the manual testing. What we will do here in the manual testing? In the manual testing, what we will do, just we will gather the requirements, we will study the documents, and then we will study the test plan document. Some companies will prepare test plan, some companies will prepare test strategy documents. Then we will identify the test scenarios, we will prepare the test scenario documents, then we will create the test cases. Okay, then after creating the test cases, test data we will prepare. Then we are going to prepare the traceability matrix. Then we will find the defects, we will prepare the defect profile template documents. So if you find any defects, we will follow the defects informations to the developer, they will rectify, again they will release a build to. So this is a life cycle of manual testing. But what is the life cycle of automation testing here? Come to this life cycle of automation testing. First, analyze the application, study the application. What is an application? What is the domain of the application? On which technology they are using this application to develop this application, which technology they are using. Okay, first, and what is the backend part they are using. Understand the application well. After understanding the application, select the tool, which tool we need to use it, whether if I use the QTP tool, whether it's supporting that technology or not. if I use the Selenium tool, it's supporting this technology or not. This is the main thing. Then identify the sessions. Identify the sessions means like identify the scenarios. Identify the scenarios or all these things. And after selecting the tool has been completed, you need to install the tool in that environment. In that environment, like in your laptops, you need to install, and you need to check it, you need to verify it whether it's supporting our client environment or not. You need to check it. After this one, identify the scenarios. After identifying the scenarios, identifying the creating the test cases, then convert the test cases into test script. What you need to do, what are the test cases which you created for automation testing, the test cases you need to convert into the test scripts. That means here you need to design the test scripts. You need to design means you can write the script, you need to write the script. Okay, some in the companies you will find the recording option also. Sometimes you need to write the script. All the scripts will not use a recording option. Okay, all the scripts will not use the recording option. Got it?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What is the difference between the test case and test script?
Test cases means step by step. Suppose you know the test cases. Suppose take an example. Write the test cases for this one. How you will write the test cases?
Yeah, enter a login name.
Okay. Enter the login and enter the password. Then you will click on OK button. Then what you will do, you will enter with the valid data and you will enter with invalid data. That means what you will do, you will write the step 1, enter the agent name. Step 2, enter the password. Step 3, click on OK button. This is one test case. Testing the login functionality with valid data, it's one test case. Okay.
Yeah.
Then test case 2, testing the login functionality with invalid data. Like step 1, enter the agent name, valid agent name, valid password. Enter the invalid agent name, invalid password. Like step 3, like this step by step procedure you will write it. But in automation testing we will create the test cases like this. Then I told only some scenarios you need to use an automation tool. Now the same login functionality I was to test with multiples of test data values. Then you will prefer by manually or you will prefer on automation? Automation. Then I create this login test case. But this test case login function I am testing with single data or multiple of data? Multiples of data. Then what I will do, I already created this test case. Now I want to convert into the script. That means I want to create the script for this one. I want to create the script for this one. Now how to create the script? I will create the script like this. Just look at this. Like in the Qtp tool, we will create the script like this. Dialog login dot activate like this, and dialog login like this dot. It's an edit button. It's a Windows based application. Agent name dot set. We will give some variable x like this. I will give some variable x like this because I will not give any data there. Then dialog login then dot its winedit password. Okay, and just the dot set some variable y which I'm giving like this. Then dialog login and it's win button. We are clicking on OK button. It's a win button. OK dot click. Then here this one we are going to call it as test script. We are writing this test script where you are writing in the Qtp tool. Here I designed the script. You need to design the script, otherwise you can use recording option. Now, if I use the recording option, my QTP tool itself, it will generate the script. It will generate the script. You no need of writing the script. Got it? It will generate the script. This is the option is there in this one. Now here what I need to do, I am testing with the multiples of test data. Well, here I given any value? No, I didn't given any values here. Suppose if I ask to test this login functionality one time, then what I will do, I will give the name like this. Then what it will happen, some password which I am giving you like this, then it will test it only one time. Why? Because you given data only one time, one username, one password which I give. Then can I use this automation tool? No need of using the automation tool if you test with multiples one time only. Then if you want to test with multiples of time, here I am giving x value, I am giving some y value here. Then I will provide the data. Where I will provide this test data? In the QTP tool, we will maintain one Excel sheet, data table. Data table means Excel sheet. Got it? In this Excel sheet, we will provide the test data, like some person name like this, some names of the person we will provide like this. Then here which concept we are using? I told you, we are using the concept called as data driven concept, which I am using. Then what it will happen, if you run the script, my QTP tool, it will take the data, test data one by one. First it will take this data and it will enter, then this data, then this data, then this data, like this. You can give multiples of test data values. During the runtime, it will take one by one test data and it will be applied on this application one by one, and finally it will give the output. What is a valid data, which one is an invalid data. Got it? So like this type of scenarios we are going to create the scripts in the QTP tool. So this is, you got it, the differences between test cases and test scripts. It's clear? Hello? Yeah. After running this test, creating the test scripts, you need to run the test scripts. I told you where you will create the scripts. They will create the scripts in the QTP tool, and we will run the test scripts. And if you find any defects while suppose the script is showing as a fail and we are getting some defects in an application, then you need to report the defects. You need to find the defects, you need to report the defects to the concerned developer. So this is the thing. So what is the differences between manual and automation? The main differences here is, instead of executing the test cases by manually, we are creating the scripts in automation tool. That's it. And the remaining life cycle is both are same. There is no changes in this life cycle. So this is about the life cycle of automation testing. So what I explained, everything is clearly mentioned in these steps here. Okay. And what are the environments which is supporting by your QTP tool? This is if you open the QTP tool, this is a main window which is opening. I told you the QTP 11.0, we have the permanent license for ActiveX, Visual Basics and Web. But in 12.0 or 11.5 or some latest version, you will find the Java option also. You will find the .NET option also. You will find the Silverlight option also. But that license, it's a trial version. You will get only the trial version. Suppose if you want to install the license of the Java, add-in license, then what it will happen? Just the key will be there. You need to enter that key. The permanent license will be added. In an interview, they will ask the question. In an interview also, they will ask the question. If you are a genuine experience, they want to check you with. They want to check you with you. If you open the QTP tool, they will ask you. If you click on the QTP tool, what is the window will be open? Which window will be open? Everyone will say add-in manager window will be open. No. You need to say, if I click on log Qt tool, like I'm clicking Qt here. This is my Qt tool. This tool version has been expired. First, what it will happen? It will ask to install the license. Got it?
Okay.
The first window, it will ask to install your license. First, you need to install the license key. Then the next page it will be open here is add-in manager window page be open here. Got it? What is the page will be open? Add-in manager page will be open in the Qt. This is the things you need to tell. And it will be supports my Qt tool. It will be supports like here web technologies also, like HTML, DHTML, XML also is one of the web technology the Qt tool will support, and it will be supports the browsers like Internet Explorer, AOL, Netscape, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox also it will be supports, and JavaScript, ActiveX, and my Qt tool will be supports the multimedia technology also. Try it from your side also. Just look at this. Play a song, play some song, okay, in a music player, and use the recording option in your laptop. Just just play one music, use the recording option. Then according to this sound, the script will be created. It will be supports audio players also, media player also it will be support, flash player also the Qt tool it will be supports, and it will be supports ERP applications also. ERP means SAP. SAP all the modules, SAP MM, SAP SD, so many modules are there, no? That also it will be supports. .NET frameworks it will be supports. .NET web services also it will be supports. So these are the technologies, these are the environments, the MyQtp tool it will be supports. And environments which is not supporting by your Qtp tool. Here Power Builder, no, it's won't be supports. These are the environments. My Qtp tool, it won't be supported by my Qtp tool. So this is about the means now. And so just look at this. Just here, this is a Qtp tool, and this we have the menu bar. This one we are going to call it as a menu bar, and this one is a file bar, and this one is a test toolbar, recording option where you are finding test pane, and where you can find the active screenshots, where you can find the screenshots of your application. So this is a main window of the Qtp tool, because from tomorrow onwards I'm going to show you. I need to install the license. The license has been expired here, and so this is the thing I will show you tomorrow, the recording options. And one more thing here, I told you know my Qtp tool, it will be supports the VB script. Like here what we are using, VB script. What do you mean by VB script here? It's a Visual Basic Scripting language. Okay, now to learn this language you don't require any programming knowledge. It's a simple language. Normally here VB script, to execute the VB script programming also, you can execute the VB script programming in Windows operating system itself. In Windows operating system itself. Suppose if you are using Windows operating system, then you can execute the VB script programming also. Suppose take an example. I am writing one programming, simple programming here. Option explicit dim x comma y comma z. I am giving some x equal to some value 5, y equal to some value 5, z equal to x plus y. Then message box z, which I am giving here. Now just save that file here. I am saving this file in my desktop. Here I am giving the file name as add1.vbs. So always the VB script file you need to save with dot extension .vbs. You need to give it here. Now I save this file. Just close this one. No, just to save. Now this is a file which I save it here. Now here I am using Windows 7 operating system, which I am using. It's inbuilt, so that's programming software. It is inbuilt in Windows operating system itself. Just double click on that one. what it's giving the output. So here we don't require any softwares for Visual Basic. So you can write the programming in the real time. What we'll do, all the programmings we will write it in the notepad, and just you can write it in the QTP tool also. The QTP tool also, it will be supports the Visual Basic software. So this is Visual Basic software also, it will be supports. So this is, and we do, it's a lightweight of programming knowledge, and the in Windows operating, and this language is inbuilt in Windows operating systems. So this scripting part which I'm going to cover in the coming sessions also, each and every programming we will write the programming for each and every script, and this thing also which I'm going to cover in this one. And one more thing, tomorrow I'm going to start with the QTP tool, and I'm going to explain this how to use this QTP tool. And meanwhile I will forward the QTP tool software, how to install that software. Just look at this. First I will forward just your email ID. Do you have the software of the QTP tool?
No.
You don't have? Okay. I will follow the 11.0 version. Otherwise, if you need the latest version also, go to the HP site. Okay. There you can find the QTP 12.5 version, you will find it. Okay. You can download that one also, your wish. Okay. That one also, it will give the 30 days trial version, and this one also it gives the 30 days trial versions only. Okay. So here QTP 11.0, if you give the email ID, I will forward this software. You can download from Google Drive. Just first download that software, then afterwards QTP 11 point installation files, click on this folder, then you need to click on the setup. You need to click on the setup, then after this one click on S, then Quick Test Professional Setup. You need to click on this Quick Test Professional Setup, then it's simultaneously it will ask, click on the nest, everything will be same, nest. Got it? So like this, you can install the QTP software. Why? Because without practicing in QTP2, just listening the class without practicing, you will not get anything. Okay, simultaneous practice is very important. So that's why just send a test mail to my email ID, so I can send this software link to you from tomorrow onwards. You need what I will do, you need to share your screen. You need to I will show you how to practice this one. Okay, ganesh.qa1@gmail.com. just send a test mail. From day to day you will get the notes, and you will get the materials and this everything. QA1. You got it?
QA, right?
QA1, numeric 1, QA1. Q for quality, A for analyst, .1@gmail.com. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
So tomorrow onwards I'm start using the QTP tool. Okay, sure. Just be ready with the QTP tool software. Okay.
Okay. What time you will start daily?
Tomorrow it's 6:30 only, and from Monday onwards it will be 5:30.
5:30 means it's 6:30.
Well, which zone you are? You are in a EST or CST? What is the time zone?
EST.
You are in EST. I think it's time now 9 or 10.
It's almost 9:50 for us. Yeah, today we started at 9.
9, no? It's like 8 o'clock is okay with you?
Will 9 be okay daily?
9 means?
Daily, today timings.
9 today timings, okay. I will update you, because I think 9, I need to check it. It's not, okay, not a problem. We'll go with that one. Okay, tomorrow you will have the 9 o'clock. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Right, 9 o'clock. Right?
Yeah, 9 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, sure.
I'll send you a test.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.